we like to put barbecue sauce on our cooked meats, don't we? Why not try making your own? It's actually really easy. You do need kind of a lot of ingredients, but once you make it yourself, you're never gonna go back to the jar. You know what I'm saying? What I have in here is 3 cups of ketchup. We've already got a great base of flavor. To that, I'm gonna add 1 cup of apple cider vinegar. Make sure it's apple cider vinegar. Adds a nice sweetness and great acidity. 1/2 cup of unsulfured molasses. This adds really great depth of flavor. It's important to build levels of flavor in something like this. 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. That's another thing that's adding lots of depth of flavor. Umami. Do you know what umami is? It's the 5th taste. Look it up. Tablespoon of paprika, sweet paprika, not the smoked. I don't really like it. It's a little too smoky for me. Plus you're grilling, so it's already gonna be smoky. Use it if you want. A tablespoon of dry mustard powder. Kind of don't want to do it over the pot because what if you spill? A teaspoon of garlic powder. Onion granules, 1 tablespoon. If you wanted to, you could saute onion and garlic in a little bit of olive oil before you start this and then puree it at the end, and then you don't have to use the dried garlic powder and the dried onion. I'm just saying. 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. You could use more if you want, but this will be pretty spicy. Lastly, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper and whisk everything together. Hi, I'm back. The good times we have here. All you have to do now is cook this. I like the way that I'm wearing all white and there's like bubbling, boiling, exploding barbecue sauce everywhere. Smart move, right? Once it comes to a boil and attacks you with its lava-like bubbling, turn it down to a simmer and just let it cook until it thickens and the flavors meld. That'll take about 30 minutes. I've just been wandering around for half an hour waiting for this to cook. Make sure that you stir it every once in a while, otherwise it will stick. And once it's been cooking for 30 minutes, it's reduced down. It's a little bit darker in color. So you can just take it off, set it aside, let it cool down a little bit. And I'm gonna grill myself some chicken because I'm kind of hungry. This is heavy. Don't do this when you're tired. I love a cast iron grill pan, don't get me wrong. They're really, really cool because it distributes heat really well, it holds heat really well. This just needs to heat up for a sec. And this needs to cool down a little bit, so it's perfect. I'm gonna cook some chicken with my barbecue sauce. So I've got some seasoned up, just a little bit of salt. Once the pan is heated, you can oil it up a little bit. This sauce is equally good on chicken, pork. You can even put it on steak if you want. It's very all-purposey. All-purposey, that's a new word. I give you permission to use it. These chicken breasts are pretty big, so I'm gonna cook them on a medium-high. If you cook them too high, they're gonna burn on the outside before they cook through. Leave them be. You can even cover them if you want to. Voila. It'll probably take about 20 minutes for these to cook. You're gonna wanna turn them once in a while, turn them over, make sure they cook evenly. You know. It's been about 5-10 minutes. They're ready to turn. Then recover it and finish cooking. It needs to be 165 in the thickest part if you're taking the temperature, or it should feel nice and firm. The last thing to do is brush it with the barbecue sauce. These are cooked, nice and firm. Remember, uncooked, cooked. I'm not even gonna use a thermometer. I'm living life on the edge. Go crazy. Brush it with barbecue sauce, and then you just need to let it glaze on there a little bit. Enjoy this barbecue sauce. Turn them over, do the other side. Let it get caramelized on there a little bit. But I understand it's very smoky. I like this. I'm just being bathed in smoke. It's kind of like a sauna, except with chicken and barbecue flavor. It's kind of like lavender, but for the carnivore. Just keep basting and turning until it's as glazed and fantastic as you want. I think you're gonna enjoy it. Very little work, lots of payoff.